Hello? Hello. Alright. Let's build a BLE60. Alright. I mean, it looks kind of just like a regular tray mount case. I mean, for 25 bucks is pretty cheap. There's some machining marks on the inside here. I don't know if you can see that. So it's not the best, but I mean, for a high profile acrylic 60% case, it's pretty cheap. Today I will be building it with a DZ60. So I've already put the stabs on. I put these on a while ago, and so it will sit in there like that. And I think I'm gonna go O-ring mod it today. So I'm gonna be putting an O-ring in between the PCB and the screw holes here. If my O-rings are big enough, I don't know whether it is. And I haven't decided yet, but I'm either building this with cherry blacks or box jades. So I don't know yet. Probably the jades, but I'm kind of leaning towards the blacks as well, and I'm not entirely sure about that. So that will. Well, let me turn my music down a bit. It does have a backspace mount because of the. I'm running it in the. This is not a 65%. It's a 60%. So that means I can mount the backspace in here, because it's gonna be basically this without the top of the right side. So it's just going to be the. So I do need 4 stabs. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the 60% layout. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is hello. What's up? I'm gonna go mount that plate, and then I think I'm gonna go with the box jades. So I've already tuned the stabs, I think pretty well. So there isn't any rattle of it that I know of. So here's the plate. It's an aluminum plate, pretty standard. And yeah, let me just plug in my iron and we can get to soldering soon. These box shades that I'm going to be soldering in here, the thing is they've been desoldered once before. So, I don't know whether that's going to affect it or not. But I don't think it will.
Is that a cup of noodles?
Yeah. Also, this
Nice.
isn't the BLE60 PCB. This is a DZ60 from KB Defense. So it's a DZ60. So that's why there's holes for here, 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 and here. The case is, well, the BLE60. I'm using a DZ60 here. This is actually meant to be a placeholder case, so this will be used later on for something else. So we've got some box shades over here, and I'm going to be soldering this in an ANSI layout, so it's quite standard. I think it's a pretty standard ANSI layout. I just pray that these switches actually fit through properly, because these have been desoldered once, and I don't know whether I fucked up the switch when I desoldered it.
If you desoldered, okay, sure, fine.
Yeah, I don't trust myself when I desolder.
Yeah, I saw your KBD75.
Yeah, these are from that.
I'm desoldering the thing right now. Holy shit.
Yeah,
This is a messy board, man.
it was my first, so that would
Fair
explain.
enough.
So far, everything seems to fit. When I resoldered that board, though, it seemed to be pretty smooth. The resolder was okay. Camera quality. Yeah, in the end, I really used box shades. Sorry about the shitty camera quality, but I don't have a good webcam.
Time to get a new one since you spend most of your money on a good keyboard. You gotta make it look good as well.
I mean, maybe.
Get like a DSLR, like streamers.
Yeah, that's expensive as hell.
Yeah, your keyboard is expensive as hell.
No, it's not. Okay, well, it kind of is. The problem with box jades are they're 3-pin. So I'm gonna solder one leg in and then warm wiggle it in to tighten it even more. Just to make sure that the switches are pushed in properly. And even then, yeah, okay, that one's in. This webcam's super crispy. It's not that crispy, it's kind of shitty actually. I just need to make sure that these switches
Crispy webcam.
are in alright. And number 4. Yeah, so there's a pain in soldering 3-pin switches, I think. But I mean, now that that's done, the rest of the board should go pretty smoothly, I feel. But I like box jades as a switch, because box jades are pretty useful to well, they're not useful, but they're very nice to type on. Even then, there's still some solder stuck on these switches. Switch too scuffed. Kind of fit. I can fit fine. Leg's kind of bent though, so I have to bend that back. And then I'll put it in plate. Very nice. And the thing about box jades is they sound nice. Like, they're loud, sure, but you cannot really compare it to any other clicky switch out there. Like Cherry Blues or stuff like that. They just don't they don't sound as good. Pads on the DC60 are actually heat up really fast, so that's a nice thing to have when you're soldering. I picked up this case for 25 bucks. Yeah, 25 Singapore dollars, so that's why I'm building it today. And I had this PCB lying around, so thought just put it together. This is a DC60 inside a BLE60 case, and it has Kale box jades in here. So it's quite a budget friendly board. But this one isn't for me, so I'll probably upgrade it later on. Oh, you wanted to build? Yeah, just go ahead. The SAT 75 group buys today. Yeah, go pick one up. It's 650 Sing dollars, I think, on Island. But there's like quite a lot of units, so I don't think you have to worry that much. Just be kind of quick, and you should be all right. But you also do have to wait like a year for the SAT 75 to come. I think they said, I don't know whether I'm correct, but they said I think that it's coming in Q3 2021, so that might take quite a while. I need to do the other pins as well. That is like, what the hell? That's all the way in the corner. Good to know. Alright, 2021. I think there are other boards coming out that may deliver sooner, so you could just wait to go for one of those. I am not. This comes with underglow LEDs pre-installed, so with the acrylic case, it's gonna shine through. I hope quite nicely. Oh, this one didn't have solder off. The thing about the underglow is, well, I'm not gonna solder in the LEDs on top. Okay, that switch has a Bentley, so let's pull you out. Let's unbend you. Where are my tweezers? There are my tweezers. There we go. This should fit through now. There we go, no problem. But I mean, if back to the other topic, if you want to get the SAT 75, might as well make sure you have the cash for it, first of all. And second of all, make sure you're prepared to wait. Because I know in that time that the SAT 75 takes to come, there might be a lot of nice boards that are coming out. I probably will resolder this board with other switches if I do get other switches, but these were one of the few switches I had lying around, and I don't want to solder in my my cherries yet. So the board is basically, I mean, endgame can be anything you want it to be. Like if you're happy with another board, that could be your endgame too. But I mean, if you're getting a SAT 75, you might as well get it while the group buy is open, because aftermarket prices are still going to go up compared to what you're going to pay if you get a slot in the group buy. I mean, despite the wait time and, you know, any hiccups that might occur along the way, the group buy is going to be the cheapest you're going to be able to get a satisfaction 75. So if you want to jump and that's your end game, then might as well get it today. I think it's releasing at 11 p.m. Singapore time, and it's region locked to, that means I think North Americans can't buy it here for 12 hours after it drops. So, but they have Canon keys, so they'll probably go through that. But I'm not sure how many units that ILM-KB has. I read from some places they have quite a lot, and I read from some places they have quite little. So, I think it's about 300. Did I drop? Oh, it's okay. I think it's about $300. No, 300 units. At 650 each without add-ons, and then you add on shipping. It's gonna be pretty steep because oh, you heard it's separate from the 1K stash. Yeah, that's what I heard too. But I heard someone else say that Ilum only had 300. I heard from some people that there was 1K in total, and I heard from some people that Ilum have like a huge bunch by themselves. So that I'm not sure of. Does one not have legs? Oh, this one's not in. Why are you not in? There we go. But either way, 1,000, if they do have 1,000 boards or anywhere close to that, it still might sell out quite fast because of, well, a lot of people in Asia who are trying to get it. So even then, just, you know, have your fingers ready, get ready to be fast for it. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get it. But I think in total, when it does ship, I think you get taxed too. Because I think above 400 Sing, they place GST on it. So you might want to be careful about that too. That's through. That didn't sound like a memory, but it did. I've always liked the sound of clicky switches. I mean, I know that a lot of people don't like them. I know that a bunch of people hate clicky switches because they're loud, but there's something about them that just sounds so satisfying. Why won't you fit through? This one won't fit. Let's try a different switch. This one looks like it won't fit. There we go. I just make sure that I soldered them all in and they're all clipped into the plate properly. I think so. Yeah, these are all connected to the plate. Just nice. But I do appreciate that these have decent pads on the PCB because they heat up really fast and make it really easy to solder things in. So and don't worry, I have tested this PCB before, so I know it's working. I'm so scared of burning the LEDs because I hold my iron near it and I'm scared that it will melt the plastic on the outside, and I don't want to fuck up the underglow because the case is acrylic, and if like one spot doesn't glow, then it will look really weird. Is that one in right? Yeah, it is. Okay. This is the case with thick bezels. It is pretty damn thick. It's basically a thick tofu. But I mean, I managed to pick it up for $25 and I had this DZ60 lying around. So I thought, hey, the DZ60 would fit in this. And I mean, $25 for a case seems like a pretty damn good price. So why not? The only thing is I didn't have that many switches, which is why I had to use these desoldered box shades. But I mean, wait, what? Where? This case I got off Sungai. So someone listed it for $25. Yeah, it was. And I just saw it and I just messaged him and went to pick it up just now. So $25 for a 60% case. I mean, and it's pretty solid. It's machined acrylic. I don't think you can go wrong. It came with screws too, so I didn't have to buy my own. Though I don't know whether I trust these screws. Oh shit, I have to line up my bottom row later. Oh, I know why the switch doesn't fit. I didn't desolder the switch properly. So now I have to take all the excess solder off the switch. I need to buy myself an engineer SSO2 sucker. That would make life so much easier. There you go, now it fits. Actually, Zach, you have that gun, right? How much was that? How much was your desoldering gun for, cost? $136. Shit, that's not a bad price. $136? Is it the Pro Skate one? With FedEx. So including shipping, you paid $136 Sing. What the hell? That's actually a pretty damn good price. Nope, there's still solder on it. Where do you get it off? It's Taobao? Wait, no, Taobao doesn't use FedEx. Ali? Did you get it off AliExpress? Oh. How did you get your money back? You desoldered a bunch of builds? God, I'm just not gonna use it. Oh fuck, I regret jankily desoldering all these switches. I need a gun. AliExpress. Shit, AliExpress handing out some steals. Good deals, good deals. Wait, so is it the Pro Skate one you have? I thought that one has some issues with reliability and clogging. It's not. How loud can it be? Is it like, okay, on like a scale of like 1 being a whisper, and like 10 being, I don't know what's loud. What could be loud? Like a car engine. That kind of loud. Where would you put it? It clogs up if you don't clean the how often do you have to clean it so that it doesn't clog up? Because I know Azrael's gun clogged up pretty damn fast. 5 to 6. So every 5 to 6 switches you have to desolder. I mean you have to clean up. Is that what you're saying? Or what, 5 to 6 boards or 5 to 6 switches? Because 5 to 6 switches and 5 to 6 boards are like a whole world of difference.